Howdy, cowboy. It's the Wave Report. What's going on, everybody? It's the Wave Report. It's your boy, Young One Jonah, a.k.a. Mr. Nappy Dreads. What the fuck are you looking like that for?
I'm Joe Waters, a.k.a.
Stupid, man. Hey, it's Tremonte, a.k.a. Hero, 1/3 of Dark Matter. We back.
We back with another
episode.
Nigga, what you hating on my hat or what, man? I think you hating.
He might be hating.
I'm out here in these streets, you feel me?
Yeah.
I just told my little brother I was an angler.
Yeah, he did.
I don't fish.
He did.
I ain't no fisherman. I'm an angler. I'm out here catching stuff to eat. Sustenance. I'm trying to live.
Preach to him.
They ain't ready for that.
On the intro. Okay.
I ain't ready for that. What y'all been up to this week?
Man, this week.
We ain't just gonna skip past the fact that you got like you standing outside and like I will work for food. When you do a little dance and you take your hat off. Put the money in here, folks. We ain't gonna just skip past all that.
You ain't gonna keep roasting.
You gonna wear that the whole episode?
Yeah, he might.
You gonna wear that the whole episode?
That's the plan, my nigga.
Okay.
He might.
Hey, I'm with it, Bubba.
I've been chilling this week though.
Yep.
Nothing major.
All right, I've been chilling as well. What you been up to, man?
Hey, I'm fresh off a victory. You know what I'm talking about?
Talk that
You know what I'm
talk.
talking about? Hey, you know, these things happen.
You know.
True.
If you wasn't there, make sure you check the footage.
It'll be out soon.
What's the ETD?
Into the Dungeon, Battle League. I appreciate y'all. Deuce, respect.
Spade Light.
Eulogy 3. It was a great event. It was lit. It was some moments. Some moments. It was a good event.
All right, fellas. Well, I'm back on my trolling tip. And I polled a couple females. One, my wife. Actually, I just did that recently.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she said an
We don't
answer
wanna
that
know
I
how,
want to
but-
share. But here's
okay.
the question. Does size matter?
I mean, like
I'm average.
Whoa. Just out the gate?
I'm average. See, ain't no liar. You know what I mean?
Wait, no, hold on now. You
Ain't
might
no
want to
liar.
refrain.
You
Wait
know
a
what I
second.
mean?
Wait a
Ain't no
second.
liar.
Now, you know what the average is, right?
My wife would not. Well, my wife wouldn't say I'm average,
Okay.
but
Because the
I'm
average is like 5 inches, bro, and that's like trash.
Well, is it? I'm above average. I ain't packing no 4'5" or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
5'4".
Yeah, I ain't packing no 4'5". Let me tell y'all women something, man. These niggas be lying, man. They be lying to y'all. They gonna tell y'all what they gonna do before they get in the bed, and they get in the bed, they novices at best, man. Yeah, see, I'm above average, man. I'm above average. I have no shame, man. I'm fully confident in the Lord. You know what He gave me. I have no confidence. But with this tongue, though, oh my God, oh my God, yes.
Damn.
I'm him.
Joe, does size matter? You know what size I'm talking about.
I ain't never had a complaint. I ain't never not walked away with a tip at the table.
Okay.
Now,
So I am not one to talk. I ain't got nothing to. I ain't got no lies to tell.
look, wifey just said she just said that size does matter
Facts.
for her.
For her.
Yeah. So I guess I'm covered on that area.
I think it matters to a degree, depending on the woman you have. If you have a woman that, you know, the Berlin Wall fell, so if everything ain't intact, then no matter what you got, you know what I mean. It fell in '89 too. It don't matter. It don't matter. It fell.
If you ask a lot of women, you know, some of them, I think the majority would say that size really don't matter. You can't just have a micro penis, but size don't really matter as long as you know what to do and
That's right.
how to do it.
Yeah.
And if you got a strong tongue game, you in the building.
Me, you know what I mean? Yes.
Look. As long as my lady has no. Here's the thing I always thought was wild. If your lady is 100% down for it, but she got a little hesitance every time, here we go again. Like if that's a hey. Thank you, Jesus. I'm grateful every day. But if you do your thing in the bedroom and you make sure your lady, you know, if you follow the she comes first philosophy, like if you follow that philosophy,
I follow.
Then you won't have any worries. But if you can also follow that philosophy and then have conversations and reach areas that most men have not tried. If you could reach the Everest,
the pinnacle.
If you could have some, sometimes you ever hear a woman's stomach growl. They say sometimes the best way to cure a stomach growl is, you just put your dick on.
Yeah. I think you just made that up.
Is that a saying? Is that a quote?
He just made that up there.
But you got that from at InstagramQuotes.com?
No.
Like, nigga, what is it?
No, I just thought of it. It just came to my head. It was a vision. It was like a burning bush. But I don't. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
stay away from the burning bush.
Yeah,
She burning?
Nah, him. He go home to the burning bush. He like all bush. He a bush. He a connoisseur of the bush. R.I.P. George Bush. These shades.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Rest in peace.
Just call that shade.
Rest in peace to Bush. You know what I mean?
You know, I find this topic interesting, man, because a lot of people want to be modest and humble about it.
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
I don't.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I feel like I couldn't survive with a average penis. I couldn't survive. Thank God I'm blessed, because my nigga, I wouldn't know what to do. Like,
It helps me.
It helps. It helps. Like that initial entry, that gasp of air, like she's about to die and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, nigga, you can't replace that.
No.
That's amazing to me.
No.
I'm above average, so and I ain't never had no complaints.
Let's clarify.
I ain't never had no complaints. You know what I mean?
He started the episode. Yo, I'm average.
I'm average.
You told him
above
what
average.
average was. Hey, whoa.
What I'm saying,
Retort.
I'm a little above average. See, I'm not one of these guys who gonna walk around and be like, yeah, I'm packing, you know, I'll ruin everything you got. Because sometimes women say if it's too big, then...
Now that's real talk.
So what's up with that? If it's too big...
I've actually been in a situation where you couldn't get the whole thing in, and I didn't enjoy it. She enjoyed it somewhat.
Here's what I learned.
I didn't at all, bro. I didn't at all.
When you're of certain stature, you know, the Big Show at some point had to realize, you know, how to fit in the elevator whenever he's in one. I have learned to adjust. So, you know, you just gotta, you know, in golf, just having.
It's a good word. It's a good word to use.
In golf, you know, you gotta know how to have your short game. So some people you have short game all the time. But if you have the ability to have a long range,
okay, you Steph Curry.
Then you just have to learn how to perfect. Look, man, stabbing a chick in every stroke ain't really a good thing. Sometimes you got to do it to make sure that, you know, she gets to where she needs to get to. But you just have to learn how to perfect.
Yeah.
If your lady doesn't want to, you know, she ain't Jamaican, because, you know, Jamaican women like it, whatever.
Okay then.
Nah, it's in their music. You ever see a dude jump off like
I be seeing
joint and land? Bro, she got like dudes got to have like to be in her like. Anyway, I'm just saying. You just got to understand how to play your short game. You know what I mean? If you are blessed enough to not have to play short game 100% of the time, you just got to know how to diversify your strokes.
You do.
You can't be stabbing from the very. Listen, there's no female that's gonna love sex if from the very first time you get in, it's
right. My nigga have patience.
Nah, you gotta diversify your strokes.
Switch positions, man.
Talk about it, bro.
Yeah,
how many positions? Okay,
you ain't even see how I had the leg.
This is an interesting question, bro. How many positions should you do within one session?
No comment.
Okay.
How many positions should you do?
What's the average a man can last in one session, though?
Now, they would say...
A lot of these niggas think 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
I think the average is from 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's lower, but
What's the foreplay value? Don't let your girl give you. Listen, you gotta understand. Sometimes you need to just go all the way. If your girl giving you head and you feel it,
head in the kitchen.
Yo, just let her finish, bro. You just go. That's 2 strokes. You ain't gonna last, bro. You ain't gonna, if you about to, you know what I mean, splat. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, just understand. You know yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta know yourself.
That's what switching positions come into play, and
Yeah.
You gotta know how to
ease back, do a couple push-ups, and you heard you ain't ready.
You was finna have something about some position?
Yeah, man. How many positions should you explore within one sexual session? Should you try?
How
to
long
cover
do I
the
know
whole
her?
Kama Sutra?
How long do I know her?
Or let's say y'all in a relationship, y'all in a regular relationship, y'all dating, whatever. Y'all been together a year.
I think you should try 5 max.
5 max.
Bro,
Yeah.
if I'm doing it right, I can stay in one
The whole time.
the whole time.
Yeah, cause you like
must be-
missionary, like
yeah.
a weird person. You like
Yeah,
missionary.
you one of them niggas.
I'm not gonna stay a missionary the whole time.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, her back be hurt like a
Listen,
mother.
if there is a proven method to get to the peak of where you need to get her to, I ain't gonna complain, and I ain't we're gonna shake
Look,
things
man.
up. I ain't scared to have a session that's in one spot. If
Look.
that's the goal.
I done reached the peaks in all these positions, bro.
Me too.
Okay.
All them positions.
But it just depends. Like, yo, all right, look, I'm gonna be all the way honest, because these niggas, they lying. Listen, if you henny dick, there's one position that you doing the entire time. You can't do multiple
Nigga,
positions.
please.
One
I
position.
can hold my liquor.
Okay.
One position.
I can be drunk, stumbling, falling down. When I get in that bedroom, my nigga,
One position. I
Come
can't
on
do
now.
it, man.
I'm not advocating for one position. I'm saying it's not a bad thing to just have one position in a session.
Yeah, it is.
that's horrible, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That ain't boring to you?
It's pretty. He a sex addict, so no, it's not. It's not boring to him. He a sex addict. Both of y'all, actually, y'all have sex every day. Y'all have sex every day if y'all could. I don't understand that. Y'all wouldn't have sex every day. They maniacs. They want to have sex every day. That's
Name is
crazy,
Jonah,
man.
and I have a problem.
I don't. It's normal. What we talking about? It's normal.
Size and
So
size.
you say 5 max.
Yeah, 5 max. You gotta, and I'm just like the basic positions because you can't like really because people ain't into
There's
like all the
variations
same-
of
Yeah,
them
you
all.
could
Yeah, yeah.
you could do it all. Missionary, this guy.
I don't. First of all, you gonna stop paying me
Missionary,
as
you
the
know. I'm just
missionary
saying.
guy.
I'm
not
just
the
saying. We got you
missionary
on video
It's on
saying that
camera.
you enjoy missionary.
guy. I do.
Go check
What's
out
the
our
problem with
Thanksgiving video.
But you said
I
that.
said 69 was trash.
I don't disagree with you.
So what we talking about?
I can't say it's trash, man. Hold on, man. Let's let him finish his list. Let him. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Missionary, doggy style, the girl on top if she knows what she's doing. Don't get on top if you don't know what you're doing. Me, I'm gonna do like from the side. I like that. I like from the side.
Probably one of my least favorites.
Lazy. Crazy. That's like a full laundry soon.
From the side and reverse cowgirl. I'm into that. Joey's not.
yeah.
I'm into that. You know what I mean?
Totally.
I like seeing everything.
Yeah, let me see what it do.
Yeah.
What it doing in these streets? I need to take my hat off. God
Get your girl in the gym. If you like reverse cowgirl, make sure your girl go to the gym. About 999% of women will do 7 pumps.
My leg's
Their
tired.
whole leg gonna just die. It's just gonna die.
Nah, man, there's some riders out there that take pride in riding.
There's like 7 women in the world. The majority of them catch a muscle spasm
That's
Damn.
true.
mid jump.
Damn.
You
Mid-jump.
think how many positions you think in one setting?
Generally, it's about 2 to 4.
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
That's not a bad number. I'm shooting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm shooting for 3's the minimum for me.
Yeah.
3's the minimum. Depending on where I start.
Is oral sex a position?
It's a good position to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm saying, is
both
head
parties.
a position?
That's a good question.
That
Man.
is a great
I don't think that's
question,
ever been posed in the history of mankind. I just thought about that. I don't think it's ever been posed in the history of mankind.
Damn.
Is head considered a position? If that's a
Dang.
position, then that number goes up.
That's a good question.
That is a good
I don't
question.
have
We
a
have to
solid
revisit
answer.
that.
Yeah,
We have to
yeah,
revisit
I
that.
mean,
I don't
it's
want to look like a dumbass.
69 is a position, and that's you, both of y'all giving head at the same time.
True.
But most, if you're doing doggy style, one person's working. If you're doing missionary,
Whoa. Run that back. Wait a second. You going doggy and you the only person working?
Okay,
Stop
she
smashing
can be
her.
throwing it back.
Yeah, she better be throwing it back.
But what I'm talking about generally is most doggy is hands on the hips and they working.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I ain't talking about You know, let me look. Let me look at that thing right there. Let me look at it. Let me look at the.
Because we gotta remember too. Now we gotta remember too. We talking about smashing chick we in a relationship with. Like when I wasn't in a relationship. Now I wouldn't give a damn if she threw it back in because I'm gonna grab and hit like you said, and I'm gonna thrash something. I'm gonna get off and
right.
Oh no.
But in a relationship. You gonna meet me halfway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna get it good. I want to get it good.
Yeah. Miley Cyrus can twerk with no ass. You got some ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to, you know what I mean?
Throw it back.
Throw that thing back.
You hear me?
Because she throwing bones on somebody.
I'm trying to Odell that bitch.
She is throwing bones at the wall.
Yeah, damn. I say, like I say, man, minimum of 3 for me. A maximum of 6.
Of 6?
A maximum of 6. You don't want to go over 6 for a lot of reasons, bro. A lot of niggas ain't got wind like that no more.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a car these days. Niggas don't have to walk nowhere. Niggas ain't getting cardio. Niggas go to the gym and skip leg day.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
women too,
mostly.
Yeah.
So no, I take that back. Not mostly. I'm sorry. I see women doing cardio more than I do see men.
Oh yeah.
They ain't doing cardio. They Instagram.
But honestly, bro, you might do too much. You might do too much and ruin a perfectly good session. You might be 3 positions in and everything you did was amazing. You get to position number 5, my nigga, and you started your stroke getting off. You tired, nigga. You sweat dripping to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just bust, bro.
Yeah.
Just bust. Because we can't bust on command sometimes. You feel me?
Push.
Yeah, that's true.
Know yourself.
Yeah.
Let's get there, man.
Hey, look, sometimes man, dudes just you can turn here's my thought process. Sex too long, like you can turn a great sex session into a trash sex session by not. Yeah. Just sometimes you just need to wrap it up, B. You know what I mean? Like know when she got what she need. Like for me, sex positions to me what matters the most is how many times she came. That's what matters more to me than the positions. Is like
a lot of niggas don't care about that.
She came about 3, 4, 5 times. I'm with it.
I'm assuming Tay don't care.
I don't give.
I do. You know what
as long as I got mine, self-preservation at its finest. You know what I mean? Worry about me first.
These Bernie Mac niggas over here.
I'm out, man. You know what I mean?
Nah.
You gonna stop trying to lump me into that? Hey. First of all, I'm not like Tay. I use condoms and I do care if she don't.
I don't use condoms.
See? See?
I don't wrap up.
See, we on the same wave. Wave report, we on the same wave.
What, you said that in that sex episode?
I don't think he said it there. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything.
Oh, he didn't say anything. You silently agree.
Facts.
Nigga.
I don't wrap up.
Nah, man.
I don't have a reason to.
Man, that's so 97, man. You know what I mean?
Y'all niggas don't care about your life?
I do.
I care about my life, living it to the fullest. That's why I don't use condoms. It's perfect logic to me. You know what I mean?
Trying to miss a moment, huh?
Nah, man, because you gonna regret. Like, man, I can't believe I used a condom on her when you like 60 something, man.
No, nigga, because if you're using condoms, all you doing is you tricking yourself. You making yourself think, I can fuck all night. I can go all night.
That's true. Nah, that's true.
All you doing is you playing, you boxing with or you playing baseball with a cork bat.
Yeah.
Now, some of us might, be able to go all night raw.
Mm-hmm. I'm him. But at the same time, I'm not going all night not feeling nothing. I'm not going all night. I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Skin condoms.
Are y'all the type of niggas to get head with condoms on?
No.
Because I'm gonna leave the wave report. I never talk to y'all again.
What? That's a waste of a condom.
Yeah. Nah, I've done it. Flavored condom for a female who's exploring the head game. She's new to it. It's happened to me once.
I ain't front. I probably shouldn't tell this story, but
yeah, you should.
See, don't say no names. Say I just
go for it, Joey.
And she watched this show.
Wow, that's deep.
Wow. I'm. See, I don't do flavored condoms. I'd rather you just put the flavoring on my. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
I asked your money once, like put the joint in there.
Creams, oils, they got all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, suck it off the joint, you know what I mean? Get the whipped cream, put the whipped cream on. You know what I mean? I don't want to see no white.
Hey, do y'all feel like freaks when you go to the sex shop?
No, I don't. I just avoid certain things. I don't want to see certain things. One thing I learned about the sex
oversized dildos?
I don't want to see dildos.
Hold on.
I pause all the way out. I don't want to see it. I don't want sections where they're at.
Yeah, man.
Dildos don't freak me out.
They do to me because they're too close. and exposed. And it's not mine. I don't want to be around it.
You don't want it to brush up against you?
Hold on, champion.
Wow.
Get your dick off my shoulder, bro. I don't want the special. I don't want the special.
I seen some females dildos, and it just makes me feel so inferior. You know what I mean? It just makes me feel like...
Maybe oversized.
I ain't gonna front, bro.
I know, oversized, though.
Especially for any of our women who love women on our show. The funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, still, to this day, is seeing a woman walk around with a dildo in her pants like she had a dick print.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man. It was the funniest thing ever because it was just a random... It's just a random hard dick just poking out. And I'm like, yo, you have... come on, bro. Why, or sis, why would you do yourself like that?
Dang.
It ain't that serious, bro.
What do you feel?
We know you got a vagina and you want to be a man. You ain't got to get the strap on and walk around with it outside of sex. Come on now, that's stupid. Chill, B.
What you proving? What you proving? You ain't proving nothing.
Not a damn thing.
True.
You know what this podcast is starting to prove? We ain't shit. Nigga, we bad role models, nigga.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I said, I don't like to use condoms. I said, hey, I'm going all in. I'm making sure she comes first. These are rules for married men, men in relationships, men who got a girl that they really holding down to follow.
Trying to justify his position. Nigga, does role models really exist?
Do role models
exist? Yeah, man, come on now. Be 100. Do we still got role models out in these streets?
I would say yeah. The reason why I would say yeah is because I've seen young bulls graduate high school, and the biggest moment about graduating high school is having somebody in the audience who came around maybe when they were like in the 8th, 9th grade or whatever, and was able to steer them in the direction of staying in school. Steer them in the direction of finishing or going to get their education. I say role models exist heavily. There's a dude somewhere who's in college right now and wants to graduate so his grandmother, who is a role model to him, can see it. Or somebody in his family can see him do it. Role models definitely exist. Look at every white rapper. Eminem is clearly a role model to them.
Is that the best role model?
But it's a role model nonetheless.
Okay, so you saying role models in general, whether it's negative or positive influence?
Role models definitely exist. Look at Pornhub. And I'm only saying that.
I'm not.
No, I'm just saying.
They're role-playing models.
I have.
I'm saying, like, there's some dudes who don't know how to do certain things, or some women who don't know how to do certain things, and they learn from what they see on those things.
You a lame nigga.
That's a bad influence as well. But hey, go to church. Look at people. Look at how people act in church. You realize that stuff isn't taught. It's replicated. You realize if anybody that you know in your lifetime speaks in tongues, they picked it up from somebody.
Okay.
Anybody that you've ever met in your lifetime that speaks in tongues, they've picked it up from somebody. I've seen a pastor literally stand in front of a woman in the middle of a service during the altar call section and pray. Everybody pray. She's gonna. I declare and decree that you're gonna start speaking in tongues right now. It's bro. Like yes, there's.
Declare and decree.
Certain things are picked up by watching other people. Even how you move at work. You see somebody who is getting it, and you love their ambition, and you just want to be like them. You want to aspire to the positions that they are at. Rappers, look at other rappers.
Right.
Some people look at anybody who's got Yeezys on their feet. Why are you wearing shoes for somebody who's not an athlete, got a bare belly, receding hairline, overrated, and married? Whatever.
That's quite disrespectful what you just said.
But what I'm saying,
she's Armenian. She's not a white woman.
That person.
Say, does positive role models?
Oh, so you changing the question now? Now you changing the question.
Hey, you're going off on a tangent.
No, your point is valid. I want to know if role model. No, and you're right. You picked me apart, my nigga. You picked Darrell Reeves. Okay. Now, tell you, come on, talk to me. Where's the positive role model?
Positive role models exist. My role model is my wife. I'm not.
Somebody's getting some mad.
I'm not lying to y'all. My wife has taught me many things about how to be kinder to people, how to be more thoughtful, how to be loving, understanding, and compassionate towards people. Because these are all characteristics that I lack in a big part of my life. You know, I cover the other half of being assertive and being firm with people and standing on my word. But you have to be a balance. You have to strike to find a balance. And my wife is my balance, and she's taught me those things. I do think, you have to fixate your mind on what you consider a role model to be. A role model is not someone that you agree with all the time. That's not a good role model to have. Whether you have a mentor, professor, you have a spouse, whatever the case is, if you agree with them all the time, you're idolizing them. That's not a good role model. I think Barack Obama is a great role model. I don't agree with his politics a lot of the time, a lot of what he says, right, you know what I mean? But as a family man, as a man who, stood the test of time as a presidency, there were no scandals when he was in office.
That means something.
He had a strong woman on his side. He had great daughters. He withstood the vitriol that was heaved his way every chance he got to speak. I think somebody like that is a great role model for young kids who a lot of times all they see is a rapper or athlete. So to see somebody like that in office, or just them going to school, as Joey mentioned, maybe you just see a teacher in 3rd or 4th grade and he's somebody inspired, or she's somebody that inspires you. I think those are good role models. Someone just waking up and working and doing the best they can every day. Sometimes we look beyond because of Instagram and stuff, and we okay, I'm gonna look over here as a role model. The role models be right there in front of us. You know what I mean? These guys have been role models to me in some format or another. I appreciate Joey's grind. I know y'all just see the finished product, but this man works very, very hard, and it inspires me to work hard because he doesn't make any excuses when he can make every excuse possible. Jonah as well has been a role model in certain aspects of my life. Just how he takes pain and he expresses it in a different way. Because this nigga's really violent. You know what I mean? He really has an anger problem. Y'all don't see, you see him laughing. It's just a cover up. Don't get it twisted. But his grind and him willing to make the hard decisions when it matters.
Like wearing that hat.
Yeah. Positive role models exist, man. I think now you're going to have me ask a question, man.
All right.
A lot of artists and entertainers say that they're not role models.
I hear that, yeah.
Do you agree with that sentiment? Do you share that sentiment? I don't think you have much of a choice. But what do you think?
I think they're copping out. They're copping out. They're taking the easy road.
Explain.
When you get a platform of any magnitude, whether it's 500 people to 500,000 people, you are leading the charge.
That's right.
When you're doing this music, you're usually selling the brand, usually selling the lifestyle, you're selling the, it's just a way of life, man. You got people falling underneath that who believe some of these same things you believe, who feel the same way you feel, or maybe experiencing the things you're talking about, whether you experienced it or not.
Right.
And you're leading them. So to say that you're not a role model is a cop-out to say, I don't want any accountability for the words that come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
That's what that means to me.
I agree.
And I feel like, my nigga, you rap, you say shit. You need to be accountable for your words, my G. Like, the words are powerful. I think we forget the power of words sometimes. I mean, God spoke the world into existence. I believe that. And, nigga, that's some powerful shit. You know what I'm saying? Take accountability for your words and your actions and be that role model you were destined to be, man. I'm sorry, that comes with a platform.
It does.
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He
woke arguably up. The biggest platform.
Facts. He woke up. He woke up and did not run from the call.
Yeah.
Right. I fully agree. The worst thing I've ever seen is there's a few things I've seen that's trash. Cameron being on Fox News with Bill O'Reilly.
The funniest thing
That was funny.
It was the funniest thing.
Like if you from an entertainment value for us was funny.
Mm-hmm.
From a literal perspective, stepping back outside of my culture, trash.
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug, the day of a protest for Mike Brown, saying he won't go talk on black issues. The very day that Ferguson is burning, trash. Lil Wayne, people don't come to my music for that. Trash. You promote a culture.
And that just comes from the guy who actually made political stances in music.
Yeah, true.
Here's where it's trash to me. Because you said, can artists be bad influences in that regard? It's trash to me because you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're promoting. And you expose it and exploit it. And you do it for monetary gain.
Right.
You're trash.
Right.
You have zero care about what's happening in your community. Say a bunch of things that you just want people to hear and be able to relate to and be able to say, oh, all right, I like that. I could bop my head to it.
Right.
You're trash. Lil Uzi Vert got on stage and said, yo, all of y'all are going to hell. Trash.
I remember him saying that.
I don't rock with the people that y'all rock with that want to promote everything to me, but not give me any substance. I like Common. You know why I like Common? Because there can't be a situation that come up and his mouth is shut.
That's right.
There can't be a black kid that passes and he don't speak up for him.
That's right.
I like people like I like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle ain't got to tell me another joke for the rest of my life, but he has made some very strong statements for my community without even, and made me laugh while doing it.
And he did it in front of white people.
And he made white people laugh about it too.
Chris Rock. His crowd be like 88% white.
Chris Rock's whole crowd used to be about that.
Yeah.
I want you to, like, as much as, like, Uncle Ben said with great power.
Uncle Ben, who that is? That's the nigga with the rice?
You talking about Ben Carson?
No, nigga. Uncle Ben.
The rice nigga?
Spider-Man, bro.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
I ain't hip either. I thought you were talking about Ben Carson.
I thought you were talking about Rice and Rona.
No, that's Uncle Tom. Anyway, with great respect, you know what I was saying.
Yeah.
But nah, I just use what you have to promote something that's positive. Like there's an actor who was in Harold and Kumar, and he said, "I'm gonna stop acting because I want to see a black president in office." And took everything of the image that we saw him. We knew him because he got high a lot, and he literally was like, "I'm gonna change my whole life so I can help this president get into office." And he really rode for him. He knocked door to door to door. Don't. Like, it's trash to me when I see you when you're promoting something, Kanye. When you want to now give back to your city, Chicago, when it's time to promote an album, Kanye.
That didn't last too long, did it?
When it's time to, now you want to reconnect with Rhymefest, who have been asking you for help, but you want to do it 6 weeks before you put out a 7-track album that was trash, Kanye. I can't stand when people actually, let me talk about black culture, that now you are the appropriator. You're not even a part of it anymore. You didn't want to be black, Kanye.
That's right.
You wanted to be accepted by those people.
Let's take that what you just said. That's fucking powerful. Appropriating our own culture. Are we proud of the hip hop culture in 2018? Look, I mean, we all know how far we came, and look where we at now. Are we proud of this? Are we in the ideal place?
As a whole, I am proud of the culture that I am a part of. With anything that evolves, some things will regress. The lyrics in the culture that I know and love have regressed. As a whole, there are people who still focus on lyrics, but in the mainstream especially, you don't hear too much outside of the main people, J. Cole's, Kendrick's and stuff like that, who focus on content and lyricism. That's just one aspect of hip-hop, though. I'm talking about as a culture. I'm just pointing out aspects that have regressed. I think something like graffiti is almost disappeared.
Yeah.
Break dancing is almost disappeared. And these like the pillars of our culture.
Yeah.
As far as hip hop is global, so I can't ever be like, man, I don't like it's global, man. The young kids are trying out different sounds. They're doing whatever they want to do. And it wasn't like that before.
Right.
You know, with the music we grew up on, you had to have an image. You had to kind of be hard.
Yeah.
Even if you were conscious or whatever, you had to like, okay, this is who you are. Now you can be whatever you want to be, and you'll be accepted by a certain segment of fans, a certain segment of the population. Hip hop's global. Hip hop, you know, people in Republicans and politicians, Democrats, everybody, we influence. I had this conversation with Jonah before. Hip hop is the biggest influencer in the world. Bigger than the NBA, bigger than the NFL. Now, the NFL is powerful,
right,
but as far as influence, you know what the NFL players listen to? You know what the NBA players listen to? You know what the tennis players listen to? The cricket players? All these people listen to hip-hop music. You know what the little white kids in the suburbs listen to? Lil Wayne, listening to Kendrick, listening to J. Cole, they're listening to Juice WRLD. They're listening to everything that our culture produces. So I'm not going to say that I'm not proud. I'm very proud to be a part of this. But I think you have to acknowledge it as a whole. You know what I mean? I can't just say it's the greatest thing in the world and then not denote that, okay, there are still some things wrong with it because it's not perfect.
Right.
I don't like that we're blamed for a lot of the ills in society.
Oh.
You know, I don't like that at all because I think parenting comes first. But that's a topic.
No black kids shooting up schools.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead.
Another topic.
I think hip hop, at the expense of its originators,
at the expense of the originators
of it. Let me finish before you. Hip hop at the expense of specific innovators has gotten much better.
Yeah.
A couple years ago, what was the topic everybody was talking? Mumble rap. Oh, it's so trash. I hate mumble rap. I hate mumble rap. I don't want to listen to this. I can't stand. You know what happens to all those rappers that you were at the forefront of those mumble rap movements?
What happened?
Exactly like that blank space, gone. You don't care about Lil Yachty no more. He ain't selling records. You don't care about Lil Uzi Vert no more. He sold 3/4 the amount of records he sold on his last album, 3/4 less than he did on the record previous. You don't care about Lil Uzi Vert no more. The same artists that were your number one topic of discussion. You don't care about it no more. But you know what they did? They made music free. And I mean they gave freedom within music. They gave freedom to younger kids who needed to hear, alright, I like this style. I want to move in that movie.
Just doing what they do.
Literally, they just created the lane of freedom, of artistic freedom. And the reason why I can't knock them is because your favorite rapper at some point has tested this newfound artistic freedom. I literally listened to a song by J. Cole. It was filled with bars, no metaphors, just artistic freedom. I listened to a song by Kendrick Lamar that was cadence driven, and I loved it. But where did this come from? This originated from artists who just gave you cadence. It was an artist who, may he rest in peace, Triple X Tentacion. Probably didn't pay attention when he was here, but he had a whole fan base who loved his cadence, who loved how he articulated his words.
His melodies.
That's opened up a way for a lot of dope artists who just now, they don't follow, but now they can just be free. Now they don't have to get on the record and say, all right, I got 16 bars to rap. Let me write 16. No, they can harmonize. They can put melodies out. They can just vibe with it. You got some artists where, I promise you, if you listen to a Jaden Smith song, I'm not clowning with you. Like, boy gives you bars. He gives you cadence. He gives you grind. He gives you a vibe. Like, vibes now is what we love in hip-hop. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of the people who stuck with hip-hop through it. So now you have something truly for everybody. Back in, you'd think old heads was like, yo, I love this Run DMC. Who is this Biggie Smalls person? I don't want to hear all that mumbo jumbo. I like my hip hop, a hip to the hip. Like, you got to think about it. Like, we were part of an era that almost rejected what happened in the early 80s, and I didn't want to hear It Takes Two.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for do the Humpty Dump. I didn't care for that record. It was a record, but you know what I mean? That record came on right after Wu-Tang just got done stabbing people in the face with nunchucks and stuff like that.
That's real. That's a real story.
Like, at the same, like, we had a very convoluted time in hip hop where we were saying we want gangster rap, we want the hard stuff. We still got it. We had a time in hip hop where we wanted, yo, I'ma rap like this, rap like this. We got dudes that's like so calm and doing that same stuff, like the same stuff over and over. You know what I mean? Like, cool, whatever. I'm all for that. But now we got people who just say, you know what? I don't need Molly's and perks. I can just be me.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. I'm proud of hip hop. Hip hop, I'm proud of you. Because you're growing and you're evolving. That growth and that evolution comes with a responsibility, though. The whole Molly, the whole perk, the whole drug-influenced music, we don't need that. We don't need it. I know you're going to still do it. I know what I say don't mean anything. But support the artists that live lives that you can match. You don't need, like, I've seen kids die on MDNA. You don't need all that.
That leads me into how I feel, bro. Like, you say we don't need that. You know how I look at the hip-hop community musically first? It's the hood.
That's
if anybody, facts, and it's nothing but the hood evolved. If you look at musically, if you look at what we have available to listen to, you got your drug dealers, you got your drug users, you got your niggas that give knowledge, you got your OGs, you know, sprinkling what they can do. You know what I'm saying? And whether that be dropping some knowledge or going back to the club. You got females who can do a little some of everything, dropping their knowledge, doing their own thing. You got the quirky music. It's multifaceted, and I feel like it's a reflection of the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying, and all of these things. And what I'm most proud of is the business aspect. I would like to see the metrics on this, but I want to know how many jobs have the hip hop community given. I would love to know a number on that. It's a
big number.
I think it's a huge number, and I think it's gotten a lot of people out of trouble. I think it's extended the lifespan of a lot of people, because some niggas would not survive without this hip hop thing.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, something.
I'm almost willing to challenge that.
You know, go ahead.
Please do.
Hip hop has given jobs, but hip hop has also made somebody quit a job and say, I'm gonna go grind and I'm gonna make this happen. Hip hop has created dreams that can't be fulfilled.
I mean, that's with anything.
See, but you know, both of y'all saying, you said that you said hip hop, something you just said, man, about hip hop creating like jobs for people, and you said it's kept people out of trouble.
Yes.
Hip hop has also gotten people in trouble. Tekashi.
Was that hip hop?
Rollo.
Was that hip hop that got him in trouble?
Me personally, I believe a lot of it is hip hop influence that got him in trouble. Obviously, he's his own man. He does his own thing. But some of the younger generation, as Joey said, they want to be free. Some of them feel they have to keep up this image of the 90s. I'm hard. I live out everything I say.
Tekashi.
Is that? I mean, Tekashi's known for trolling, right?
Yeah.
Is trolling a major pillar in the hip hop community? Because I don't think his problems are hip hop based. I think his problems are his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Writing up checks that he can't really cash.
But at the same time, I saw an interview of Tekashi 6ix9ine when Gummo first came out, and Gummo was out and was not getting the traction he wanted until he started talking. The second he started talking and beefing, he literally picked a fight with Chief Keef just out of mere
right. And with that, I don't want to take that bad image and bring that and say that's hip hop culture. No, I think that's American culture. I think that's American culture. We glorify the bad guy all the time. At the same time, rooting for the underdog is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And he embodied those things, took it in, and began trolling, and we gravitated to it.
But see, I think it's happened throughout American history. And I think it's happened throughout hip hop history. Tekashi, look at Bobby Shmurda.
Okay.
You could say like it's not his problem. Their problems aren't hip hop centered, but a lot of their issues, they probably wouldn't have gotten in trouble if they weren't involved in hip hop. That's what I'm saying.
You think
and
so?
There's also there's an image to keep up.
It's just my opinion.
I see. I see what you're saying, but with the Bobby Shmurda thing, yeah, he probably, regardless of music, he probably was going.
No, he probably wasn't, bro. Okay,
things catch up. Things catch up.
Take K.
Things catch up. Okay.
Take K.
Okay.
That was hip hop.
Okay.
Yo, we robbed. You know what I mean? And then
right.
they
niggas snitch on themselves.
They were
they
were put to the test on that.
Niggas snitch on themselves, but this is what I'm saying. Like, regardless if it was in the music or not, I mean, we all been in the streets. That lifestyle catches up, don't it?
Yeah, unless you see that's a good question you ask. It does catch up, but you can find a way out. And Joey spoke on that, and I think 2 episodes ago, about how he found a way out. Obviously, we all find a way out, but we know just as many people who never found a way out. Hip hop saved our lives in a way because we have a way to express our anger, to express our displeasure, love and all that type of stuff. But we are also diverse people.
Right.
You have somebody like Tekashi, even his music is one way. It's one. He'll make music about love or about like socio-political things or about therapy. He makes music one way. Right. But you can see him speak. He's clearly smart. Like he clearly knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's doing.
Right.
So he can do different things within that. He just chooses not to do it because, as he said, there's an image to keep up. But it's not. It's not him. It's hard to convey this because hip hop runs away from a lot of the blame for stuff that happens within its culture.
Right.
If Tekashi, I agree with you on the Bobby Shmurda thing because he was doing like a whole bunch of wild stuff. But if Tekashi was not rapping and he was just a college kid, he would probably not got in trouble. He would probably not got indicted because you wouldn't have those people around you. You wouldn't be making that type of music because he didn't really live that type of music.
Right.
Hip hop got him in trouble, and we've seen people who have no record of doing anything. They'll get into hip hop, they'll have an image. All of a sudden, they start getting arrested. They're selling drugs. They're doing drugs. This wouldn't have happened if the hip hop culture itself didn't foster this belief that whatever you say on record, whatever you say on camera, you have to live this out. Facts. If you're not, you're a fraud. That's how it was when we was growing up.
Now, I feel like this too. People gotta take accountability for their actions.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I do agree with you when you say hip hop has, misled a lot of people. I mean, hip hop gotta take accountability too.
Yes.
But who takes more? I think it's on the person. Because let's say hip hop is what it is, right?
Okay.
It's out here. Anybody who with a little bit of skill can join in.
Yeah.
Now, nobody's telling you to take this particular avenue.
That's true.
Tekashi, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's not forcing you to take this, because if that's the case, I should be doing the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was actually in that life. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I can't put 100% blame and say hip hop has gotten people in trouble like that, because it's not a physical force that say, hey, nigga, come here, come get in this bullshit. No, it's conscious decisions a lot of us are making, and a lot of times we don't have the right OGs around us. And Tekashi had OGs around him, but it was niggas who was basically extorting them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were stealing money left and right. I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, nobody can make me do something.
Right.
You're right.
Now, if I live in a neighborhood where there's certain influences, they still can't make me be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, there's Kendrick is an example of that.
I agree.
He grew up in a neighborhood where everybody's part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick's like, nah, I always kept my head down and I tried to go to school, and my homies respected that.
Even though he pandered to him at times.
Facts.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I see you.
His music don't say go kill your man.
Yeah.
Right.
He makes music that he can step out on every street and he can stand behind it. Facts. So it's your choice. Do you want to shoot a gun every time you make a song? Somebody gonna be on your head about that. Mm-hmm. When you in the club, how many people do you think trying Kendrick, trying to fight him because of his image, tough guy? Ain't nobody trying to do that.
Not that many.
If you hating on him, sure, but that's gonna come with his territory because of where he's at. But I don't think people trying to gun for you unless you out there talking like you want somebody to gun for you, because that image isn't just on record. Just like Tekashi, you gonna troll, you gonna type. Everybody's such an internet gangster these days. I'm gonna talk about it. I gotta make sure my rep is what it needs to be. Nobody does it and just says, "Yo, check out my new record where I kill everybody." There's nobody with an amazing promotional sense that their entire record is about killing somebody.
Yeah.
Their record might be about a rollie on my wrist, Meek Mill, but it's not.
Oh my God.
It's not like 100%. I'm gonna kill my man.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And those experiences also shape it. Look at Meek.
Yeah.
I'm selling drugs to everybody. Yeah, now he's in jail. It's like, yo, be free, black man. Like, experiences shape it.
Yeah.
So at the same time, bro, I promise you, if we got a new Tekashi 6ix9ine record, it wouldn't be about, yo, I'm shooting and stabbing people. Like, it wouldn't be about that. We shouldn't listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine anyway because he touched on little girls, but that's a different story. We choose to ignore that part. We should support people who represent what matters to us. And the problem is y'all don't. We say that. So people say, I want to support what matters to me.
Yeah.
Until somebody comes up and say, yo, I got a hot beat and I want to talk about hot freaks.
Yeah.
I got some cool drums and I can make you my...
Yeah.
We lose perspective the second the record comes on. I wanted... at the time I was in my life, I wanted to listen to some jazz. I was in like a jazz mood when I found out about like Music Soul Child and Jill Scott. But I didn't care about none of that when Lil Jon and the East Side Boys came on. Like, yo, when B.I.B.I. came on, I was ready to fight. But then when what was the song? From the Window to the Wall? Get Low. When Get Low came out, I was ready to dance with the closest shorty around me. So like, yo, your music perpetuates the direction you want to go. You know what I mean? So
let me get some final thoughts. Tay, you proud of hip hop?
Very proud of hip hop, and I hope it keeps growing and evolving and taking over the world. And I hope we start to focus our lens on people who are doing. When I say positive, I don't mean like just pure holy and self-righteous thing. I mean people who are giving relatability out there, because most of us are just average American civilians trying to make a way for our families and stuff like that. We should focus more on artists like that, give artists like that a chance. But overall, man, as long as the music jamming and it's good, I'm fine.
Final thoughts, Joe?
Buy Trillmatic.
That's my album, my nigga. You can find that anywhere. And buy a shirt on Amazon as well.
I need a therapy hoodie. I'm just saying that I need a therapy hoodie.
Darkmatter.com.
We are Dark Battle League. What's up?
Nah, my final thought, man. I'm proud of hip hop. I love what we are. I love the opportunities it's created for people. I love how it's keeping certain people. I'm not gonna share a long story. My cousin, in and out of jail, he's the one. He taught me how to rap. He gave me the game. He can't stay out of trouble because he didn't go forth with it. I went forth with music, stayed out of trouble, kept my head low, and I'm thankful for what it's done. And I'm thankful for the business opportunities it's creating for all of us.
Yeah.
Salute niggas like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, it's The Wave Report. Follow us on Instagram at The Wave Report 813. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you check us out on SoundCloud as well. And also share that thing. Comment and engage with us, man. We talk back. Go to Facebook. We do lives. And them lives be lit. Believe that. Baby. You know what I'm saying? It's The Wave Report, baby.